Long-term investors should snap up these biotech stocks. These biotech stocks have tumbled in recent months, but their long-term outlooks are strong. Immunity Bio. Immunity Bio has developed what appears to be a great treatment for bladder cancer. Revance. Revance has launched a great alternative to Botox. TG Therapeutics. TG Therapeutics' MS treatment has an import advantage compared to competing treatments. Let's dive in. Here are the 3 very oversold biotech stocks to buy right now. Welcome to Timely Investment Research. After I spent many years following Wall Street, there are a few characteristics about the big money that stand out for me. One of these traits is that many, if not most large investors, are very reluctant to buy stocks that have a 60%-80% chance of climbing a great deal in the long term, but a 10%-15% chance of plunging in the short to medium term. This has led to the rise of biotech stocks to buy. When you think about fund managers' viewpoint, that makes a great deal of sense. For the most part, their bosses are focused on short to medium term performance, and by the time the long term rolls around, there's a good chance that they'll be working somewhere else anyway. And why should a fund manager take a chance of getting fired because of a few really bad picks and a subpar year or two? Of course, these characteristics can work in favor of long-term investors who can buy many of these stocks, enabling them to make huge profits. There are many biotech stocks that are in this category. Here are 3 of them. Number 1. Immunity Bio. Immunity Bio has tumbled 28% and 68% in the last month and so far in 2023, respectively. As I mentioned in a previous video, more than 90% of bladder cancer patients who took the company's protein were able to avoid having their bladder removed. However, the Food and Drug Administration, after inspecting the factories of Immunity Bio's partners, discovered deficiencies at those facilities. As a result, the agency refused to approve the treatment. However, I believe that Immunity Bio's partners can either improve their plants or the drug maker can find new partners. The drug is good, so resubmission, approval, and partnership are all still in play. In addition to the regulatory issue, bears are worried about the company's high cash burn and dilution. But those challenges won't be relevant if the firm's protein turns out to be a blockbuster. Number 2. Revance. Revance stock has dropped 18% in the last month and 39% in the previous 3 months. The company developed DXXIFY, an anti-wrinkle treatment whose positive effects remain in place significantly longer than those of Botox. Specifically, DXXIFY's effects last about 6 months, while Botox's impact only lasts for roughly 13 weeks or slightly over 3 months. On August 8th, Revance reported very strong second quarter results as its sales jumped 105% versus the same period a year earlier to $58.1 million. And the revenue generated by DXXIFY last quarter jumped 47% compared with first quarter to $22.6 million. Moreover, according to Revance, DXXIFY's revenue surpassed the total sales generated by any competitor to Botox in their first launch year. And finally, on August 19th, the company reported that the FDA had approved DXXIFY as a treatment for cervical dystonia, a neck disorder. According to the company, the total addressable market for the treatment in cervical dystonia is a significant $345 million. Number 3. TG Therapeutics. TG Therapeutics has tumbled 49% in the last month and 61.5% in the previous 3 months. TG's drug for relapsing MS, Briumvi, was approved by the FDA last December. While TG faces competition from 3 similar treatments, TG's drug requires significantly fewer injections than its competitors. Moreover, indicating that Briumvi will indeed generate significant revenue, European specialty pharmaceutical company Neurexpharm agreed to pay a hefty $645 million, excluding royalties, for the right to sell the treatment outside of North America. In the U.S., the drug's launch has gone fairly well but has been slower than expected, aggravating the street. However, I believe that the stock's $1.58 billion market capitalization greatly undervalues the company's longer-term outlook, making it one of the best biotech stocks to buy. Thanks for spending some time with us today, Timely Investment Research. We're so glad you did. If you found value in today's video, please give us a like, hit that bell icon to never miss an upload, and hey, don't forget to subscribe.